What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's documentary review of the film Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like any of these videos, awesome, hit that like button, as well as comment below on any video that you watch, including this one. And so, Roadrunner, Anthony Bourdain film, or a film about Anthony Bourdain, is a very much in-depth, honest look into how complicated of a person Anthony Bourdain was, and how much his mindset, his looks on life, really kind of impacted who he was, up to the eventual conclusion where he unfortunately killed himself, a tragic incident. And it allows the people in his life, whether it be the lead singer of Queens of the Stone Age, or some famous chefs, or his ex-wives, or anybody he came in contact with that he was good friends with, to really kind of delve into who Anthony Bourdain was, how he treated people, how he interacted with people, how he was much an introvert, similar to like a lot of people like myself, and how much it really aided him that the fame and fortune that he eventually got through Kitchen Confidential, which was a famous book, to the Travel Channel stuff and the CNN, all that stuff and whatnot. It allows the composition of his life, and how even in the state of being a famous actor or famous documentarian and stuff like that, or somebody who's famous on TV, how difficult their life can become in the state of just their mentality and their mindset. And everybody that tries to help them, sometimes it's just not enough, and that's what this documentary is imposing. And so this documentary, of course, is directed by Morgan Neville, who did the very impassioned documentary Won't You Be My Neighbor, which shows you how good of a person Fred Rogers was, and kind of the impassioned nature of who he was. And it was a documentary that didn't get nominated for an Oscar for some reason. If you ever watch my review, you'll know why I'm really upset by that. But what Morgan Neville is doing here is giving us the chance to not only remember Anthony Bourdain, the host, but allow us to kind of know Anthony Bourdain, the human. And I really appreciate these documentaries. Yes, they can be a little self-serving in a lot of aspects, but what Morgan Neville is allowing to unfold here is just the honest, brutal nature of what these people had to go through dealing with not only Anthony Bourdain's self, but just kind of the nature of who Anthony Bourdain was. And that makes it a documentary worth watching, because you're allowing the person to be the person. You're not hiding anything. They talk about, of course, his heroin addiction and when he was a youth, and all the drug use that he did. When you talk about how he never felt like he was a good father figure to his daughter, he never felt like he was a good husband to his ex-wives, and when he tried to open up, he never felt like it was enough. And when it came to the eventual tragic conclusion of his life, you feel like there's something you could have said to him, or something you could have done. And as the talking heads, his friends and family and so on and so forth, said, there wasn't much they could do, because they never felt like he was ever going to be happy. And that's what this documentary just truly shows, is how tortured of a soul he was, and how just sad that his life came to an end. It's a powerful documentary. It's very empowering. It gives you a lot to really love and a lot to hate about the man himself. You realize that it doesn't matter if you're Tom Cruise or you're on the lower end, like the Jersey Shore people. The fame and fortune is going to always set back your life and who you are. You're never going to be able to walk the streets again. And I think, as this kind of shows in the documentary, that's kind of like what his life felt like. He felt trapped and so on and so forth. And that's what I truly and really liked about this documentary, because it just felt like, watching an individual just kind of go through the motions, and watching somebody start to slowly dissolve into a kind of sad state of affairs. And like I said, once again, like with the Won't You Be My Neighbor documentary, it's just an honest approach to an individual, and I really appreciate that. I don't like documentaries that lean to one side or the other. I like documentaries that just show what it is, show how it is, and show what you have to deal with when you come up to these types of subjects. You look at like a documentary like Naterno is the very same way. It just shows you. It doesn't allow you to lean one way or the other. It just shows you about an individual. And I really like Anthony Bourdain's shows and stuff like that. I really thought it was a fun look into places that you'll probably never visit, or kind of things and ideas that, he really enjoyed, that made him, feel at ease and comfortable and stuff like that. But it also allows you to see a lot of the behind the scenes, and how how difficult it was to make these things and how difficult it was on Anthony Bourdain as a character and individual. So, but with that said, that's pretty much all I have on this documentary. It's definitely one I highly recommend when it comes out to, I think it's going to be on HBO Max eventually, but it's going to release in theaters first. Give it a chance. Even if you don't like Anthony Bourdain, I think you'll get a true and honest appreciation for who he was. And I think you'll also get something out of a very honest approach to a documentary, which I truly love. So, but with that said, that's my take on Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Anthony Bourdain. Are you excited to see this documentary? Do you even know about this documentary? If you have, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.